Welcome back to your 21-day Vinyasa challenge, and this is day 10 of your The Daily Yoga Affirmations. Your day 10 affirmation: I am open to receiving guidance from within. I make decisions that aligns with the highest good of all beings. Warming your body with a few Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A. Find a way to sit. Lengthen your legs, straighten the leg on front. Inhale, lift the hands, and then as you exhale, Paschimottanasana or forward fold. Remember to use the blocks if you need to use your blocks. Stay for a few more breaths in here. If you need to stay a little higher, stay a little higher. Bend the knee if you need to bend the knee. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we release. Bend the knee, cross the leg, step your feet back onto your plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then exhaling back onto your down dog. Step, walk, or hop on top of the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. Find that stretch into your hamstrings. Inhale, we lift the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Inhale, we lift. Vinyasa to fold, Uttanasana. Flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Step, walk, jump back onto your plank. Make sure you align the shoulders on top of the wrist. Lower halfway chaturanga to upward facing dog, and then exhaling back to your down dog. Eye gaze forward, jump sit, or cross the leg and step. Extending your leg again. Make your own adjustments. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Binding, holding your wrist with one hand. Chest to thighs, forehead to shin. Inhale and exhale. Find that stretch into your hamstrings. Few more breaths. Inhale, we release, and then exhale, hands towards the side. Bend the knee, cross the leg, step your feet back onto your plank. Option to skip vinyasa. We will always meet in down dog. Adjust if you need to, press with the hands, push the heels towards the back of the mat, lift your hips high, your sits bone high towards the ceiling, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Eye gaze forward, jump, sit, jump through, find a way to sit. Extending your leg in front. Purvottanasana, bending the knee. Make sure the knee is on top of the ankle. Revisit practice day 9 for your reverse tabletop options using the blocks. Push with the back of your hands, lengthen the neck, push from the heels, squeeze your butt, engage the core. Few more breaths, and then exhale, release. Drop your hips down, bend the knee, cross the leg, vinyasa. Plank to chaturanga, upward facing dog, open your chest, hips and back. Push from the heels, down dog. Take a few more breaths in here. Keep pulling the belly in towards the spine. Eye gaze forward, jump, sit, jump through, or find a way to sit. This time, a full version of your Purvottanasana Fingertips pointed onto the back. Push for the base of your palms. 10 toes touching the mat. Keep squeezing the butt, engaging the core. Soften the neck. Stay for 5 Ujjayi breath. And then gently release. Vinyasa, or skip Vinyasa, go straight onto your down dog. And we will always meet onto the back of the mat for your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Drop onto your knees. Balasana, child's pose. Take a rest. Lengthen the neck. Push your butt towards the heels. Use your blocks if you need it. Inhale and exhale. Few more breath. Find that stretch. Let's do a short drill to open your hips. For hip mobility, lift the right knee and then lean forward to stretch. Lift again, not too high, and then fold. Few more. Drop. Lift. Fold. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretch around the hips, onto the knee. Hold for a few more breaths. And then gently release. Let's switch. Knees on 90-90. Lift the left knee and then exhale, fold. Inhale, knee off the mat. Release and then fold. This is 10, so I hope you're doing your own counting. Find that stretch. Stay connected with your breath while you do the drill. We're just strengthening the spine and the hips, finding more flexibility and mobility onto your hip area, onto your hip flexor. Lift the knee and hold, engaging your core. Few more breaths, activating the thighs, and then gently release. Finding that stretch. Spiral twist. Lift your chest. Right hand onto the back, windmill the left hand all the way up towards the ceiling overhead. Eye gaze up, keep pushing the hips forward. Find that deep stretch around the hips onto the front of your thighs. And then doing onto the other side, we switch. Left hand onto the back, windmill the right hand all the way up overhead. Keep pushing the hips forward. And then gently release. Vinyasa or skipping Vinyasa, choose your option. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then exhaling back onto your down dog. Walk the dog, paddle your feet, feel the stretch. Right foot, right knee, pushing the hips back, a little stretch onto your ankles. This is preparation for your Janu Sirsasana. And then let's do the other side. Paddling your feet. Left foot, left knee, left ankle, pushing forward and backwards. A few more stretches. Paddle your feet again. Feeling the stretch onto your toes, onto your ankles. Step walk or jump sit on top of the mat. Make your own adjustments. Find length onto your lower back. Let's revisit your Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana, figure 4. Grab the elbows onto the back. Remember to use the blocks and then exhale, fold. Now if you want the full version, heels towards the crisp of your thigh, push the right knee down, square your hips, activate the left thigh, flex the left foot, grab the big toes with the 2 fingers onto the back, and then fold. Keep pushing the right knee down towards the floor. If it doesn't touch the floor, it's okay. Be patient with your practice. Stay connected with the breath. Inhale, we lift, and then we release the pose. Massage your thighs. Shake your legs. Vinyasa, or skipping Vinyasa, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, exhaling back to down dog. Jump, sit, jump through, or find a way to sit. Let's do the other side. Option again is figure 4, using your blocks underneath the knee and 1 onto the forehead, grabbing the elbows onto the back. Inhale, and then exhale, you fold. Now if you want the full version, heel onto the crisp of your thigh, left knee pushing down towards the mat, towards the floor, external rotation onto your hips, grabbing the big toes onto the back. Find length, and then fold. As you fold forward, keep pushing the left knee down towards the floor, shifting the weight on both sides, balancing the weight on both sides. Stay for a few more breaths, feel that stretch. External rotation again onto your hips. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we release. Shake your legs. Bend the knee, cross the leg. Vinyasa or down dog. Find stretch, paddle your feet. Walk the dog. Release your ankles again, your toes. And then find a way to sit on top of the mat. Let's do your Janusirsasana, or head to knee pose. So you can use your blocks if you need to. Support your knee, placing your right heel towards the inside of your inner thigh. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we fold. Allow the hands to just drop onto the side of your body. Stay a little higher if you need to. This is a beautiful stretch from the hips down towards the ankle. Now if you don't need the blocks, keep pulling the heel closer towards the inner thigh, knee in line with the hips, lengthen, and then exhale, bind the hands, and then fold. This variation is Janusirsasana A, your head to knee pose. It's a forward bending asana in yoga, and one of the many benefits is stretching and strengthening the spine and stomach muscles. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we release. We switch leg. Let's do the other side. Left knee bent, and then heels towards the inside of your right thigh. Halfway if you need to. You can use the blocks again to support the left knee onto the side. And then just allow your body to drop forward. Now if your body have access to it, pull the heel closer towards the inner thigh. Make your own adjustments, knee in line with the hips. Square your chest in front, find length, inhale, and then exhale, go ahead and bind. Grabbing the wrist with one hand. And then balance the weight on both left and right. Inhale and exhale in here. Feel that stretch onto your hamstrings, stretch from the hips down towards the ankle. Few more breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, sending the breath towards the hips and towards the hamstrings. Inhale, we release the pose, length, and then exhale. Release the hands down. Bend the knee, cross the leg, Vinyasa, or down dog. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. We will always meet in down dog. Adjust your hands, adjust your feet. Feel the stretch onto your shoulders, stretch onto your hamstrings. Let's do Janusirasana B, a variation of your head to knee pose. Heel towards the inside of your thighs. Use your blocks to add height. Perineum onto the heels. This is your Janusirasana B. If you're okay with it without the blocks, remove them and then sit your perineum towards the heel. I will do it on top of the mat. Make your own adjustments. Inhale, length, and then exhale, fold. This pose is very good for managing diabetes, cancer, irritable bowel syndrome, and gastritis. Release the pose. And then let's do the other side. On to the left. Make your own adjustments. Sit onto a block. If you need additional height, just align the heel on to the perineum and then fold gently. Make your own adjustments if you need to. Then exhale, we release. Now if your body have access to it, heel towards the inside and then sit your perineum towards the heel. Find length and then exhale, drop and fold. Janusirasana B. Inhale and exhale. Balancing weight on both sides. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we release. Vinyasa or straight onto your down dog. Exhale, lower halfway. Chest lifted to up dog. Exhaling back onto your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Gaze forward, jump sit or jump through. Janusirasana C is the third in a series of Janusirasana poses where one knee is bent with the shin folded to the inside of the thigh. In the C variation, the foot is placed against the inner thigh of the other leg with the toes tucked under and the foot oriented towards downwards so that the heel is uppermost. Make sure you stretch the ankles and the feet. The foot position of the bent knee is actually very similar to half lotus pose. The main difference is in the position of the foot. And so you could think of this pose as a prep or modification for half lotus pose or vice versa, depending on which one you find easier. Extend the leg, release the pose, rotate your ankles, your toes. Try to stretch. This pose is very intense onto your ankles. Few more stretches, adjusting the butt. And then let's try it. Let's try it again. Feet to chest. Push the knee onto the back. And then rotate the toes, curling it under, pushing it towards the inner thighs. Make your own adjustments. Pushing the knee down, inhale, length, and then exhale, fold as much as you can. Stay high if you need to stay high. Otherwise, release the pose and stay onto the other two variations, either A or B. Find your stretch again, rotate the ankles, the toes, And then let's do the other side. A little stretch onto the knee, rocking the knee, the leg side to side, and then pushing it backward, lifting the feet, the heel of the feet a little higher. And then bring the toes, the heels towards the inner thighs, and then fold. Janusasana C. Inhale and exhale. And then release. Do the stretch again. Find a way to sit, Sukhasana or easy sit. Thank you for practicing with me. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste, everyone. Bye.